Hello, YouTube. Now today I had to go get oil for that old truck. Usually I'll run to Runnings and they got this like Harvest King or something like that, and it's $2.50 a quart. And the old truck burns through it pretty quick. And I went over and looked to see if they had any primers or powder, which they didn't have. That's common. Every now and then you'll get lucky, but they limit you to one little box of 100. But it's nice every now and then to get hooked up on some primers. But I did notice that they had all their canning stuff coming in. Last year we did all right. You know, we've been using that big pot for canning, which is fine for, you know, salsa and spaghetti sauce and tomatoes, but when it comes to canning meat, you need a pressure cooker. And I've been kind of looking, and I really want that American one, but I can't find them anywhere unless I go to a different website, and my gosh, they're like $300 for a pressure cooker. They had these are pint-sized jars. Of course, the dogs are barking. I wonder what they're griping at.
Senators passed House Bill 1140 by a vote of 21 to 14. The bill now goes back to the House.
Neighbor kid's walking his dog.
Public Broadcasting by Victoria Wicks.
There's a winter storm warning in effect for central.
They had pint-sized jars. I think these were $10 a piece. That ain't too bad. They're a little smaller, but this will hold 10 pints, or 7 quarts, or 13 half pints, which I think is big enough for what we do in our garden. I'm going to put a double line of beans this year. I do like beans. You know, I want to do the pole beans. They didn't turn out last year. They got a fungus growing on them, so they didn't produce. They grew nice, but they just didn't produce. And then the bush beans did well. They seem to always do well. So we'll can up beans, tomatoes. But other words, I hope this works out for us. Got a pressure regulator, deluxe pressure gauge, durable polish finish. But I have a friend up north that's got cattle, and hopefully he'll send some meat my way again. If he does, I'll can up his hamburger, turn it into like taco meat or sloppy joes, and can that up. It's nice to know where your meat comes from. I know they're getting busy too. They're ready to be calving. He's got his air seeders done. But I think this was only like $89. I thought it said $99. 12-year limited warranty by Presto. Never heard of it. But we couldn't find one at all last year. Couldn't find jars, can't find lids, still can't find lids. Maybe we'll come out of this pandemic a little better. I'll have to get some bigger jars. They didn't have the quarts. They only had the pints. I'll open up when the time comes. I ain't going to open anything up until we're ready to use it. But I do notice that, you know, we've been doing that in the house too. And man, in summertime, that gets hot. Heats up the house pretty good when you got the burners running all day long. So I'm thinking about maybe getting a dual burner, propane burner for outside, so we can do it outside. Because we'll even buy 100 ears of sweet corn, boil it all up, cut it off the cob, put it in a freezer bag, that vacuum bag it, and throw it in the freezer. And I think we only got 4 or 5 bags left. I think we had like 25 bags of corn at the beginning of winter, which is nice, you know, to have sweet corn in the middle of winter when it's cold. And it's been extremely nice out. I think we're gonna make a record today for a high. I think it was at 70 when I came home. But they're calling for 2 inches of snow tomorrow, so the weather will change. And I haven't done anything with the gardens. We got that new puppy, which he seems to take stuff outside from my granddaughter and tear it to pieces. I'll have to clean all that up. And I'm thinking about making a cold smoker this summer. So hopefully that'll work out well. Getting really excited for the garden season. This warmer weather really makes you excited. Well, we got a pressure canner. I think they have three different sizes. They had one smaller than this and one this size. And they only had 2 of these sitting there, so I took the one. And I seen online that they have a bigger one for 120, which I didn't see there. But we won't open it up until I'm ready to use it. I'm going to order up that double burner, I think. Well, getting excited for gardening. Can't wait for that. Can up some stuff for the next winter. Thanks for watching.